Hi there! Now we are doing top 10 because 13 Degrees North is celebrating our 10th anniversary. And in the top 10 series, we are looking at our most memorable top 10 jobs across or through our 10 years of experience.
Yep.
And in today's episode, we are looking at Vogue magazine shoot. Yes, so I don't remember the year that was.
I do not remember the year, but I would say, so everybody knows, Vogue was our first production facilitation job.
Yeah.
So like last week we talked about our first video production job.
Yeah.
This one was our first
Production
facilitation job.
And part of me actually feels that this was back in 2014 as well. If not 14,
No, it was 15. I think yeah.
If not 14,
yeah,
15.
Yeah.
But Vogue was by far has to be one of our most memorable and learning experiences as it relates to production facilitation. Mert and Marcus, you can Google those names.
Yeah.
Brilliant photographers, extremely
Particular.
Yes, particular is the word I'm
for.
looking for.
They're very particular.
Very, very particular. And once you can satisfy their needs, I think that you have a very good foot in production.
Yeah.
Understanding how production works when you have high quality clients like them.
Yeah.
And then you still have the models as well.
Yeah.
To look after.
Correct.
And then to make sure that the production standard is top tier.
Correct. And I think not just were they like high quality, but I would say this shoot was high intensity. And I think it all boiled down to how particular Mert and Marcus are, basically. So to rewind a little bit, how we got this job. So we were contacted by Leonard and Honor. They're two producers, the two producers who worked with Mert and Marcus, actually. They were
that were working at
yeah,
that
I was
point
gonna say at that point in time, they were their producers. So anything that they were doing, Leonard and Honor were the producers working with them. So they contacted us. Leonard, when he called me, realized, hey, her number was in my phone. I probably worked with her already,
Before,
right?
Yeah.
And then we realized we did work on a job before, so it was kind of, it was like a blessing, basically. You're working with, you're working with somebody that you already worked with before. That being said, though, when I say high intensity, this job, it was demanding. There's nothing wrong with having a demanding job, because the thing is once you're able to satisfy needs in a demanding job, then you could do anything, right?
For sure.
So as Kurt was saying, it wasn't just, usually on a job, you're thinking client, then you're thinking the models because client is thinking the models. But then for us, it was like, you're thinking client, the models, the photographers, like everybody.
Everything.
Everything.
Every bit of this job was attention to detail.
Correct.
Down
Correct.
to the last tattered bit of rope.
Correct.
That was used in creating these stunning images that appeared in Vogue's magazines.
This is correct. I think one of the most memorable things was always surrounding the boat.
Yeah.
It was a boat.
There was a boat.
They needed like I'm gonna call it a wooden boat.
Yeah.
Essentially, because it wasn't. Yeah, it wooden sailboat, because it wasn't like fiberglass like the other boats and stuff like that. They were looking for a wooden sailboat for the two models to obviously be on. We found the boat. We almost lost the boat. We didn't lose the boat, so that was a good thing. But I think like going out there with the support boat and having to like run things to the boat, the boat day was a crazy day.
It was very cool.
It was a crazy day. We were running, it was an intense day. We were running things back and forth with this boat like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was intense. It was intense.
Yeah.
But it was safe. I would say that. Everything
definitely.
that we did or that we do in production, safety is always paramount. I would say though, learning that shoot honestly taught me a lot about managing expectations and how you treat your crew. That was because it was a high stress job. It was a high stress environment, and being new in the production facilitation space, you didn't really know how stressful it could get. Because for us, we were in the business long before that, working on a number of shoots.
Yeah.
But having our own production facilitation shoot now, and then at this high quality or this high level, it really taught us how to manage a lot of things within the production space.
Yeah.
And it also taught us how quickly people and things could change. Just like that, just on a whim. We could be doing one thing now, and then a totally different request comes in, and the crew and the personnel that we were working with had the intuition and the tenacity to be very, very flexible, and we work with it.
And our like our suppliers, because I think this was the job where we had tents set up. We shot at Baham Bay one of the days. And if you do not know Baham Bay, if you're in Barbados, find it, go there, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But then when you go there, you're gonna understand why it's difficult to shoot there, because you have to go down many steps. To get down to the beach.
If my count serves me correctly, standing to be corrected, I think it is 63 steps.
Yeah, so it's difficult in that term. And I think that was the day we actually had tent guys set up down on the beach because we were shooting at Bottom Bay. The beach of Bottom Bay was chosen as one of the locations. And then, the day it was said, we're not shooting on the beach. We're actually shooting on the cliff.
At top.
Yeah, we made that change. We don't want to shoot on the beach anymore. We're gonna shoot.
We have tents, tables, chairs. I'm more sure generators were down there too as well. And then it was.
So then I had to call the guys back again, who had already left there because they went to Saha early, because obviously we're setting up early before anybody gets there. They had to go back down and bring everything back up. I love our suppliers. I love our suppliers because they treat us well.
And we treat them
and
well.
we treat
teamwork.
We treat them well because they do such a good job. And you know, there's some people that would be like, nope, or some people that would have said, no, you gotta wait until the afternoon or something. We're not coming back. But yeah, they came back. So I was so grateful. So that was one of those things, like Kurt is saying, things changing on a whim. You gotta figure out as you go along. Things like in the beginning we needed plants. One of the props was plants. We actually went out. We bought a huge plant. Huge plant.
Humongous.
We got a trampoline.
A huge trampoline.
We never used any of it.
Not one. A huge trampoline.
Never, ever.
But paid for, rented, transported, and not used.
Yeah. And the plant just stayed in the props. In the props truck, just like driving everywhere else that we went, and we never ever used it.
Taking it. So imagine if a truck is 12 feet or 17 feet long, and the truck and the plant literally is taking up the majority of that truck space.
Sorry.
Huge.
That was
plant.
funny, yeah.
Never used, but it's all a part of the experience.
Yeah.
For sure. However, coming out of that, you can bring in your
I have props. So we were in 2 magazines. We were in this was the February one, and actually, this will tell us the date.
2016.
2016, yeah. So we
This
did the
came
shoot
out.
in 2015.
Definitely
We were right.
2015.
And then we were in the May one.
Right.
And I'm gonna try to quickly like go through to see. Yeah, actually, this is it. This is the first one here.
That's correct.
This was us. This is Bahambu on the cliff side. It was beautiful. It really turned out well.
And this was us on the boat.
Shout out to my girl Iman.
Because of this shoot, Iman literally is one of our favorite people, and we love to work with her, and we continue to work with her.
And she loves
all
Barbados.
the time. She loves Barbados, and she loves her Shafat.
She loves Shafat.
She loves Shafat.
She sure does.
But yeah, Vogue magazine. Yeah, one of our top 10s from the beginning of it all.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think
we did a good job.
I think we definitely did a good job.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mert and Marcus.
For real, shout out to Mert and Marcus, shout out to Leonard and Honor.
And Honor. Yeah.
Because we were never gonna job if they didn't contact us. So for sure, shout out to them. And shout out to the whole team that actually worked with us on that job too, because like we said, it was high intensity. Like that was the job that, you know, that really could have brought people, to tell the truth. It
that
almost
was
did.
the job that could have
It
brought
almost
us
did bring
13
some
degrees
people.
north, to be
But
quite honest. Because that was sleepless nights. That was rough.
yeah.
That was rough. But thank you for being a part of this journey. And we will see you in the next episode of
Top 10.